it's Amy Neidig, and I hope you had a great day. Today I'm going to talk about goal setting. And goal setting is so important because pretty much everybody does this, but not everybody achieves the results that they are seeking, or maybe they fall off from achieving their goals because they get overwhelmed. So I'm going to share today a few things that really work for myself when I set goals. And it starts out with this, is that a goal without a plan is simply a wish. So with that said is, number one, we get to create goals, but we need to have an action plan so we can start achieving those goals. That's very important. Because you can sit there and wish and wish and wish, or say, this is my goal all day long, but if you're not taking action towards it, you're never going to achieve it. Okay? So make sure you have an action plan put in place. You're not just creating your goals. After you do that, you're creating action that you can take to achieve those goals. Number two is, don't just set big goals. You need to set small goals as well. And why I say that is because when you're hitting those small goals, and eventually you're working your way up to the big goals. It's just motivating to yourself. I feel like you're like, see, you can do this. Like, you feel empowered. Like you're jacked up because you're hitting your goals. You're not just feeling like you have no progress because you haven't achieved the large goal yet. Does that make sense? Let's see, what else did I say? When you're setting your goals, when you're creating your goal list and your action plan, go back to your goal list and say put a due date on that goal. So give yourself 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, whatever it is. You know yourself, and you know how long how long it'll take in order to achieve whatever goal it is. So create a deadline for yourself, because I feel like, once again, like, that just kind of fires you up. You know that you need to start taking action because it's getting into month 3 and you only have 3 months left to achieve that goal. So with that said, though, is be reasonable. It's like pinching pennies. You don't want to do that with your finances because it's tight, it's stressful. So don't do that with your goals. Don't pinch time with your goals. Okay? And I guess lastly is, this is huge, and I think this is why most people fail at achieving their goals. Number one, you need to make it, don't just put your goals in your journal and never look at them again. Write them down, put it on your mirror, put it on your cell phone, have a reminder pop up every day on your computer, on your phone, whatever it is, but make sure that your goals are in your face, because once you start seeing them on a daily basis, you're going to be like, oh, let's take action. Okay? And then, this is why I feel, and this is what I feel is left out a lot during goal setting, is you don't create a punishment for yourself. Okay, so you need to create a punishment for yourself. Write it down. Something that you would absolutely hate to be doing. You will just be so miserable that you're actually doing this because you can't stand it so much. Okay? Because, and with that said, is you can't just say it to yourself and write it down on a piece of paper and don't show anybody. You have to, find an accountability partner. Tell your family, tell your boyfriend, your husband, whatever it is, that you have this goal that you want to achieve by this time, and if you don't achieve that goal, you have to do this. Okay, so I could say for myself is that if I don't achieve my goal by the end of the year, I'm going to be working at Walmart. Nothing against anybody or who likes Walmart, works there, whatever it is, but I cannot stand Walmart. I honestly can't. I just get an attitude pulling into the parking lot because I just don't like it. Okay, so I don't want to work there. That would be the absolute worst for me. Plus, I have to leave my baby at home, rely on either Robert to be the babysitter or, put him in daycare, and I don't want to do that. So and to top it off, I'm going to have to work at Walmart. I don't want to do that. That's my punishment. So that for me is really bad punishment. Okay? So make it like that. Make it something that you just do not want to do at all to push yourself to achieve your goal. Because it can be done. So, I guess that's it for today. Goal setting is very important. It's very important to have it in your face to make sure, like I said, on your mirror, something so you constantly see it. Have the deadlines, have the action plan, have accountability partners, and very simply, create that punishment. That's the key item I feel most people leave out in creating goals. Because you can set goals all day long and just say, it's okay, sweep it under the rug, whatever. But if you have that punishment in place and you have somebody to keep you accountable for that, I bet you would be working towards your goals a lot harder than if you just kept it to yourself. So hope this helps everybody. Like I said, this is just what works for myself, and I hope it works for somebody else as well. And I'll see you on the next video. Have a blessed day.